That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's a lot of walking.
Hey.
Speaking of school, the other day when you guys were broadcasting, I know there was a shooting at not here at Cascade
Eugene.
Middle School, but it was in Eugene or whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody got hurt or anything, or
The shooter?
And what happened to the shooter? I never heard the update. That's all.
Well, we were live when the news broke.
Yeah, Josh
so we were like trying to find out what was going on.
Yeah.
I haven't seen an update yet, but it definitely made it look like the shooter was taken care of.
Taken care of.
Yeah.
He got hit with a bazooka.
Can I just tell you something, man? Look, so from the invention of the internet and smartphones and all that, there's a direct correlation to like suicides and school shootings. And a lot of the school shootings, especially when they're kids that either go to that school or used to go to that school, were kids that kind of felt like outsiders and all this other stuff. A lot of these kids, if you look, they come from homes that don't, not saying both parents, you have to have both parents in the house to raise a good kid. What I'm saying is, nowadays, even if you have two parents, both of them have to work 9 times out of 10, right?
Right.
So when you get home from school, you're by yourself, right?
Right.
Now you multiply that with other kids.
If you're old enough, if you're not old enough, you're going to some daycare.
Well, 9 times out of 10, if you're in high school, you're you know.
Yeah.
So
you're saying when I was like 6 and 7 years old, that was too early for me to be by myself?
some kids, man,
Damn it, that's why I'm fucked up.
Could be by themselves. I remember being, 11 and 12 years old, coming home and nobody being at the house, but I was taught responsibilities and shit. You know what I mean? Like it was just a different time. So nowadays, even if you come from a home that has both parents, they both usually have to work. Kids come home, you're by yourself. You're either at school where you don't want to be in the first place anyway, with teachers that don't really want to be there or don't feel that they're getting treated correctly with their pay and whatnot. So you have all this going on. You come home, you're by yourself, you get on social media, and usually the loner type of kids, or the kids that are alone or whatever, they create these, or not create, but they have these issues with themselves. They already feel like an outsider. Well, on social media, they find other people that feel the same way, and then there's a group of people, right? So people like to call them emo or whatever, and all these cases of manic depression and depression start stacking up, and it's not depression. It's I don't feel it's depression. Not knocking anybody out there who's been diagnosed with depression. I don't feel that depression is any more relevant now than it was before. The only reason
more
I say
chemical
that,
dependent than
there it is.
so much.
Yes.
Hormonally.
Right.
Because the food, for one, the foods that we eat that are like readily, especially if you're poor.
Yeah.
Not only the foods, the immunizations, the medications, the shit that's floating around in the air, the chemtrails that the airplanes are leaving behind.
Everything.
I mean, some of them are a little more
the fluoride going into our water.
More conspiracy theorists than others, but regardless of whatever the reason is.
The snails, dude. Have you seen snail trails on the sidewalk recently?
The space is fake. I mean,
those snail trails are like super, super long and squiggly. Like snails can't even keep a straight line anymore.
Well,
they're just like it's like a bee on the concrete.
It's probably a
and
robot
it's like
bee.
super shiny.
Probably
like
a robot bee. Yeah, that's the next episode
Robot
of Black
slugs?
Mirror, bro. Yeah, robot slugs. Do you see the? I don't know if you watch Black Mirror, but it's very similar to a modern day Twilight Zone.
I don't think we have enough testosterone in our bodies. That's why we have depression. Seriously, though.
Really?
I mean, it sounds funny, but seriously.
Well, what I think is this, man. When everybody started eating egg whites and everything.
Well, think about,
and everybody started trying to be healthy conscious and buying these foods that said that they were healthy and they're not. And like you were saying, when you're coming from a lower income area, you can't afford quality food. So what do you get? You still get the top ramen, which is. It is what it is. I love top ramen.
Steroids and you'll feel better.
Up. Yeah, it's fucked up for you. But when you come from low income, you don't have a whole lot of choices. So you're eating foods
government cheese
that aren't good for you. Shout out to government cheese, though. For anybody who grew up on government cheese,
I hated it, man.
No, it made the best macaroni and cheese ever.
Fucked up. You actually think about it. It's
I did not like it.
It's way cheaper, literally. Okay, to buy cheap, shitty, super cheap, shitty food from Winco or whatever, right? And then literally buy illegal steroids at the same time in the black market. Take those, and you will benefit. You'll feel better than like if you were to opposed to like buying all like natural foods and like high quality foods and stuff of that nature.
For sure.
You literally like it's cheaper to go that route than to buy. That's how crazy it is. My point.
Well, the thing is that with the foods that are easier to get in lower income places, those foods, for one, are being mass produced, and they're coming in boxes, and they're coming in all these things that aren't naturally healthy for you, and it's creating chemicals within your body because your body's like, this is not what you should be putting in your body right now. And your body starts to create these toxins within itself, which then I believe that over time, your brain starts to just deteriorate after a while. It's not getting the right type of shit to it. You know what I mean? It's not, pick up an apple every once in a while, folks. You know what I mean? Like, instead of doing the daily routine of hitting McDonald's, you know.
Wait, who eats McDonald's daily?
There's a lot of people, bro.
That's nasty.
Oh my gosh.
You're nasty.
It's you know what's crazy?
People that eat McDonald's every day.
If people, this is what I challenge people to do. Anybody watching, anybody hears this in the future, this is what I challenge you to do. Eat clean for 1 month. Turkey, fish, leafy greens, research some healthy foods that's out there. But do it for 1 month and then go back and eat some shitty food and tell me how you feel compared to the month that you felt when you were eating. It's not a coincidence, man, that you feel better when you're eating better foods. But in lower income areas, a lot of people don't have that option,
I mean, shitty foods. I'm still spending.
Bill. See what eating shitty foods do to you?
Yeah. Still spending fucking a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
Like, good morning, YouTube, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Good news, we're doing a weekly giveaway on our YouTube channel for Amazon gift cards. All you gotta do to enter is like the video, give us a subscribe, and comment below. The more comments you give us on the weekly videos for that week, we go Monday through Sunday, the more chances you have being entered, basically. So I'm going to go through whatever the most creative content is as far as your comments go, and I'll pick a winner, and I'll send you a gift card. It's pretty simple. Free money. Who likes free money? I know I do. Subscribe. Have a good day.